Good morning, guys. It's Genocide Jen coming to you with a new case that's in the news, and you may have seen here on YouTube or seen on your local news. It's a case of a missing 16-year-old girl from, I believe it's called Truckee, California. Apparently, she went missing from a campground party out there, and she went missing on last Friday. I believe it was August the 6th. They said her cell phone last pinged at 12:33 a.m. A lot of people are out there looking for her. I don't know why, but this case did catch my attention. I decided to take a deep look at it and see if there's anything I can uncover that may help bring her home and see that justice is served and make sure that this doesn't happen to anyone else, because this is a terrible tragedy, and anytime a loved one goes missing, it's just got to be heartbreaking. My heart really goes out to them. So yeah, I did pull a lot of cards this morning. I'll just give you guys a quick rundown on what I've gotten and what I'm seeing, and this is in my opinion and what I'm able to discern from spirit. Yeah, what a beautiful girl also. Very beautiful. So yeah, this is the deal. I do see, I know there's some talk about, I saw what was labeled as her boyfriend talking about independent, him and some friends, and they invited Fox News 40, only them to come with them on their search, which I found odd, and I'm seeing and hearing that a lot of other people found that odd too. But then there's also conflicting information that it's not the boyfriend, necessarily the boyfriend. It's an ex-boyfriend. So I'm not sure exactly what he is, boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. But there's someone else in the picture, and this other person just came in the picture, okay? This person just came in the picture and has sparked her interest. I believe she's been on the fence about whether her and her ex-boyfriend, I believe ex-boyfriend, we'll find out. It'll come out. But I believe his name is Jagger W. And you guys seen him probably on an interview on the news. It's about a 3-minute video. And yeah, I do believe something amongst this love, I don't want to say love triangle, because it was kind of the end of one romance and maybe the possible beginning of a new one. Something went awry, something didn't go as planned, someone got overjealous, someone lost their temper. I do believe it's someone who had established a strong, or has a bond established of trust with Kiely. I do believe that trust bond was breached. There was a breach for sure. Maybe they were planning to give her a ride home. Maybe they offered her to give her a ride home. Maybe she met them once or twice, met them in passing, met them from an acquaintance and thought, oh, he's cute. Maybe could see herself in her mind with him. I think that's as far as it really went, physically. So yeah, basically that's what I'm getting. I do see the two men in the picture, one being a white male young man. I do see the other person being an African male man, maybe slightly older than the other guy. And I'm gonna do some laundry today. Love laundry. There's a lot of trees down. I had a bad storm here last night. My campsite was flooded. I thought I was going to build an ark. But anyway, so yeah, this is what I'm seeing. And also I'm concerned about some of the statements made by a close friend. I'm not sure if it was the best friend or which, in lineage of friends, which it would be, where they said, I took it as she said she found her at the party to tell her that she didn't need to ride home anymore, and that she loved her and she'd see her have fun and she'd see her later. And then a couple of minutes later in the interview, when she's talking, she says, she was in the car with her ride that she got home, which wasn't Kiely. Because she said she was too drunk, too inebriated to drive, she thought. She didn't want to ride with a drunk driver. So, basically, she said she called her on the phone and she talked, and that's when she told her she had to ride home and to have fun at the party, and she loved her and be safe and she'd see her tomorrow, kind of thing. Like, which is it? Just doesn't make sense. I mean, these are important details when you're talking about your missing close friend. To me, they're just really important. Doesn't make a lot of sense. So, I want to show you guys the cards that I got, and you guys let me know if any of this you guys have seen has been confirmed or received. Let me know so I can dig deeper upon those things and hopefully find out or uncover some more information that can help bring Kiely home. Alright, so we'll get started with the cards. Show you guys a beautiful view of the water this morning. If you want to go canoeing, paddle boating, kayaking, you can do all that here. I'm going to be doing laundry and true crime. It's a good combo, right? So using the Light Seers Tarot, the first card out was the King of Pentacles. This tells me that one of the main perpetrators, the person of interest, should be someone who is career-minded, about money, maybe slightly mature. Also, the next card is the Knight of Wands. I do see this as being an out-of-towner, someone with a different, not living in the same town she's from. I do see this possibly being the ex-boyfriend. And then you have the Hermit in reverse. This tells me about things coming to light on his behalf. He may not be who he says he is or claims to be, or whom she has made him out to be in her head. So the next card I got for Kiely, I got the Four of Swords. This talks about extreme fear, anxiety, stress, and chaos. Also, as long as the Coffin card could indicate someone being laid to rest, so to speak, physically or spiritually, in that way. And the next card is the Moon. This talks about illusion, deception. Things are not as they appear to be. People are not who they say they are. And the last card here is the Two of Pentacles. This talks about juggling multiple things. Maybe juggling multiple relationships can indicate maybe having two
the
girlfriends.
Eight of Cups in reverse.
Trying to balance all that at one time.
Celebration of sort,
To celebrate or commemorate the completion of something like graduation. I know this party was a senior going away event. See, the next card we had is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I do believe this is the Master Craftsman card. This is someone in reverse position who feels like their partner is not quite pulling their own weight. Maybe they haven't learned from past experiences also. The next card we have is the Sun in reverse. This tells me someone was rethinking important relationships.
Seven of Cups. This talks about someone
feeling
living in a
blocked
dream
energy,
world, illusion,
setbacks were
fantasy,
standing in the way, roadblocks,
choices,
and whatnot,
wishful
regarding
thinking.
where they wanted the relationship
The
to
Emperor in
go.
reverse.
This indicates someone who's a control freak, immature, manipulative, a loss of authenticity, and a lack of discipline. You get the Queen of Cups in reverse. This indicates someone in a relationship being tangled up in a codependent situation. Also, emotionally spent, maybe even trapped, weighed down by those things. Okay. We have the Lover's card. You'll see a male and a female. The male is of a different ethnic background. Like I said, I do feel this is what I'm seeing. Then you have the Nine of Swords. Extreme worry, so losing sleep. It's the darkest hour before the dawn. Someone's very concerned here, living in fear. Seven of Swords in reverse. Someone close to you, possibly a best friend or a partner, is giving out bad advice or not giving you help.
Or advice is in your best interest. Maybe they have personal
motives for this advice. Then you have the Devil card. This is someone who is saturated in worldly things, negative things, rule their world, and their thoughts and their actions. I do believe this is the perpetrator who set out to take care of things in their way, and that not being fair or just or in the right either. So it's their way or no way. The next card is the Four Swords again. This is a coffin card, guys. Yeah, the devil laid her to rest and put her to rest. She wasn't willing to go along with what he wanted. She wasn't willing to meet his needs and stay in that relationship. And then you have Judgment in reverse. I do believe the Judgment in reverse is him in his mindset fully thinking he would get away with it. Basically, he's above the law, having a writ of passage, if you will. So we have the High Priestess in reverse. This is someone who's very selfish, deceptive, vain. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. Someone feeling as though they're in an unfulfilling relationship. They're not getting back what they're putting out in the situation. Unrequited love, if you will. And we have Temperance in reverse. This is someone being out of patience with a situation going on. They're tired of waiting for their wishes to be granted, basically. Definitely out of patience. So that's Temperance in reverse. So we have Justice came out here. The scales will be fairly balanced, if you will. Who are they going to be balanced by? The King of Wands is a man of action. He's going to take matters into his own hands. The Two of Swords also tells us, indicates this is a very delicately balanced situation. But being a man of action and self-starter, the King of Wands, he's going to take care of this himself in his own way, which here I believe is not of good light, okay? So from the Earth Magic deck, the Oracle deck, we have Release, Lake, Stillness, and Instinct. Yeah, I believe this would have been the perpetrator, if foul play is the case, this would have been their first instinct to hide any evidence, remains, possibly her vehicle in the deep water there. Okay, that's what I get. A lot of water energy I'm picking up on. Okay, we have crystals. This talks about focusing our search, possibly. Focusing the search on a new beginning. What was to be a new beginning, something that was supposed to be starting anew. And then we have Fog, which talks about veiled things being hidden. I do believe that this was hidden. And this also maybe have kept a secret from her main group of friends, or possibly her one of the men. I don't think they knew about each other fully or what her intentions were. That's what I'm picking up on, okay? There's definitely decisions, heavyweight decisions to be made. And she wasn't sure, okay? So we have Iceberg, which talks about being submerged underwater. Ocean, ebb and flow. Again, we have water. We have Lotus Flower, talks about unfoldment. Things coming, unfolding, the situation, boom, emerge out of the water. That's what I get. And I have Rainbow Blessings. This is telling me that, yes, she has crossed over. She's crossed the Rainbow Bridge to the other side. So from the Lenormand deck I pulled, I have the Anchor. You'll see the Anchor came out twice. I do believe things were submerged and weighted down, if you will. I do believe the dogs will lead them to the area of the water where she was submerged. And you'll see the mice card. The mice usually talks about theft or robbery. I do believe the perpetrator did try to attempt to make this look like she was abducted, taken, something stolen, staged to make it look like an abduction, taken, vanished. So yeah, she was hidden under the depths of the water. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Maybe Adventures of Purpose can come out and give a hand. They do great work. And yeah, I do pick up there may be a tree or possibly a fallen tree, a log of sort as a marker to the key area where we should search. I do believe he maybe was planning or told her he was going to take her home to her house. There will be some kind of communication. I say written, it could be via text message, that kind of thing that will lead us to find Kiely. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting. Okay, again, the mice, it will appear at first take to be an abduction by a stranger, but no, that's not the case. And again, in this spread, you also see the journal again. There's communication, documented communication of some sort that will be uncovered. That will be key to solving this case. And if you notice the clock on above the mantle there with the dog card, it says 2:15. 2:15 possibly could be her time of death. If that ends up being the case, I hope and pray that it's not. Yeah, so let's see what else we get from the Lenormand. Yeah, again, you see the clock. I believe the time there is 2:15. You see the whip, number 11. She was beaten to death. Badgered, if you will, possibly even the ladybug, I believe, is key. When talking to Mystic Brady, she mentioned ladybug. You see the grave, key, and then the grave again. Okay, and then there's an older gentleman. Okay, so key to finding, bringing justice to this case for Kiely. You see an older man, older male with a weapon of sort in his hand, standing there. I do believe this is the perpetrator. And telling of what happened to Kiely. Okay, this is what I've gotten. I want to remind you guys, this is a cold read, basically. I have not done a lot of studying or research on this case. This is a cold read. Okay, this is my first look at this case. I will continue to follow the case and give you guys updates as information comes in via Spirit, and also law enforcement gives out new information. You guys know I love y'all, each and every one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get the word out and bring awareness to this case and help bring this beautiful, sweet young girl home. Namaste.
Style. Style is the answer to everything.